Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UMASS Minutemen, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... The Hoosiers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So Indiana's offense will go to work for the first time. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the grab down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback keeps it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Finds his man, it's Kelly. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop or limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And right down the middle. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The UMASS offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's reeled in. It's Kelly.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Snagged out of the air. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Snap from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's good. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.